Hello everyone, it's David again. We are in Babylon 5, Season 4, Episode 18, Intersections in Real Time. This commentary is going to be mercifully brief because not a lot of action is going on. Speaking of action, I posted a video. I have a new nighttime visitor who's been visiting my domicile, at least my front porch area. Tripped my alarm several times, and I actually made a nice video out of him. If you guys ever get a chance, it was made with Blink Armor, or a Blink system from Amazon, and really good. You can see the quality. That's at nighttime with no lights. During the daytime makes a nice 1080p. There is a 4K system available. And if you hear a scratching sound, that is my youngest cat trying to get out so that he can go pick a fight with the older cat and make a hell of a lot of noise. So that's why I keep them separated and the door shut now. At any rate, Babylon 5, Interrogator, real name is Robert Bruce Gray. Been in many movies in Canada and the United States. Born in 1936, sadly he passed away in 2017. He begins conditioning Sheridan with pain givers. And we cue the entrance. The main thing that JMS is asking in this episode is, does torture work? And in real time, I had a patient who was from the country of Burma, or Myanmar, it's called now. And he was tortured for 17 years. I can't imagine what this poor guy went through. You know, you can see what it was like for Sheridan, and that was only a few days. I'm not going to begin to tell you what this man's body looked like, because there was just scarring everywhere from what he had to endure. No fingernails, no toenails, because they had all been yanked out by his torturers. At any rate, against torture. Torture's never been a reliable means of getting information. However, in fact, the chief interrogator who was in the United States in World War II, who was involved in interrogating the Nazis who were being stationed in a prisoner camp in Arizona, was quoted as saying that he learned more over a game of chess than he ever did in an interrogation chamber. For torture, some of the information that was used to track down Osama bin Laden came from waterboarding. So, what do you guys think? Does torture work? Is it a reliable means of extracting information? Sheridan gets worked over. He hasn't eaten in a while, so the guy sits down and eats a corned beef sandwich. So if you're wondering where that meme came from, this episode. Unfortunately for Captain Sheridan, his sandwich was poisoned. The other guy's sandwich, he had been taking poison little bits at a time. There's some alternative medicine will do that. They, say if you take a little bit of poison over a period of time, you develop an immunity to it. So poor Sheridan ended up retching his guts out. I can tell you as a nurse, and most medical literature indicates that's not really the case. You don't ever build up an immunity to any sort of poison. At any rate, he demands to see an attorney and go before a military tribunal. In the United States, that's absolutely against our Constitution. However, what happens under Earth Alliance? And like Sheridan told Mr. Morgan, you technically don't exist. Of course, Sheridan's defense, everyone knows he exists because ISN has broadcast that he's been captured. So, a Drazi prisoner is forced to sit and read a confession in front of Sheridan. He is then, when he refuses to cooperate any further, he's then taken out on the stretcher and, quote, executed. And we find out later he wasn't really executed. You cannot beat the system, is the quote that sticks out most in my mind when he's talking to Sheridan. And why is he doing this? Your credibility has become a threat to their credibility. One of them has to go. We end up, and it ends, where Sheridan is taken to room 17 to disorient him as to time, place, and location. Another interrogator takes over, and the Drazi reveals himself to be an actor. And we find out at the very end, there are 4 lights! Damn you! At any rate, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. See you next episode.